There's one subtle shift that can change the way the world responds to you. Not money, not power, not a title. Just one decision, one mindset, one action. It's about harnessing a power that's already within you. An energy you can cultivate and control. And the best part, it doesn't require any special skills or resources. It's about understanding the essence of true presence. Do this once. Really do it. And watch how your boss, your friends, even strangers begin to treat you with more respect, admiration, and attention. Stay with me, because this isn't just advice. It's a perspective shift that could alter your entire social reality. We're about to unlock the secret of presence and how it can change your life. We often mistake presence for extroversion. We think it's about talking more, being louder, demanding attention. But true presence is the opposite. It's about being fully present in the moment, without needing to fill the space with unnecessary noise. Think about the most powerful people you've encountered. Leaders, mentors, even friends who command respect without demanding it. What do they have in common? It's not about how much they speak, but how they listen. It's the quiet confidence they exude, the way they hold themselves, the stillness in their gaze that draws you in. They're not trying to prove anything, they're simply present. And that presence, that quiet strength, is magnetic. It anchors a room, it commands respect, and it speaks volumes without saying a word. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to radiate calmness? They walk into a room and the energy shifts. It's not that they're trying to control the room, it's that their own energy is grounded, centered, and naturally calming. This is the power of presence. It's about cultivating an inner stillness that allows you to be fully present in each moment, without being swept away by distractions or anxieties. This stillness isn't about being passive. It's about being fully aware, fully engaged, and fully present without feeling the need to constantly react or respond. It's this inner peace that allows you to navigate challenges with grace, to connect with others authentically, and to approach every situation with a sense of grounded confidence. In a world filled with distractions, true presence is becoming increasingly rare. We're constantly bombarded with notifications, deadlines, and the pressure to be on all the time. But when you make the conscious decision to be present, you're giving the gift of your undivided attention. Whether it's a conversation with a loved one, a work meeting, or simply observing the world around you. This presence is powerful because it shows that you value the moment and the people you're with. You're not rushing to the next thing. You're not distracted by your phone. You're simply there, fully present. And that level of presence is magnetic. It creates a space for deeper connection, more meaningful conversations, and a sense of shared understanding that transcends words. Cultivating presence takes practice. It's about training your mind to focus on the present moment, to let go of worries about the past or anxieties about the future. One of the most powerful ways to cultivate presence is through mindfulness. Whether it's meditation, deep breathing exercises, or simply taking a few moments to appreciate the present moment, mindfulness helps to quiet the mental chatter and bring you back to the here and now. Another key aspect of presence is self-awareness. Pay attention to your body language, your tone of voice, and the energy you're putting out into the world. Remember, presence is a practice, not a destination. It's about showing up every day and making the conscious choice to be present, even when life gets chaotic. Before you even speak a word, your presence is already communicating volumes. Your body language, your posture, your eye contact, these are all subtle cues that speak volumes about your confidence, your intentions, and your state of mind. Think about it. When you walk into a room with slumped shoulders and your eyes glued to your phone, you're sending a message. You're saying, "I'm not really here," or "I don't feel confident in this space." Now imagine walking into that same room with your head held high, shoulders back, making genuine eye contact. You're instantly communicating confidence, openness, and a sense of presence. The way you carry yourself speaks volumes before you utter a single syllable. It's about understanding the language of presence and using it to your advantage. Science backs this up. Studies have shown that first impressions are formed within seconds of meeting someone, and these initial judgments are heavily influenced by non-verbal cues like body language, facial expressions, and overall demeanor. We're wired to make quick assessments about people based on their energy and how they carry themselves. It's a survival mechanism, helping us determine whether someone is a potential threat or ally. So, if you're hoping to make a positive impact, you need to be aware of the signals you're sending out. Are you projecting confidence and openness? Or are you inadvertently conveying insecurity and disengagement? Remember, you're constantly communicating, even in silence. Make sure your presence is speaking the language of confidence and authenticity. There's a reason why eye contact is considered so powerful. It's the most direct way to connect with another human being. When you look someone in the eye, you're not just seeing them, you're acknowledging their presence, their value, their humanity. In a world of distractions, maintaining genuine eye contact can be challenging. We're so used to looking down at our phones or scanning the room that we often miss the opportunity to truly connect. But when you make the effort to look someone in the eye, especially during a conversation, you're demonstrating that you're present, engaged, and genuinely interested in what they have to say. This simple act can transform the entire dynamic of an interaction, creating a deeper sense of connection and understanding. In a world that glorifies busyness and constant motion, there's a quiet power in stillness. When you're comfortable with silence, when you don't feel the need to fill every moment with words, you radiate a sense of calm and self-assurance. This doesn't mean you should be silent all the time. It's about finding a balance between speaking and listening, between expressing yourself and allowing others to do the same. Intentional stillness, whether it's a pause before you speak or simply maintaining a calm and composed demeanor, can be incredibly impactful. It allows you to gather your thoughts, to truly listen to what others are saying, and to respond with intention rather than reaction. Remember, presence isn't about being the loudest voice in the room. It's about the energy you bring, the stillness you embody, and the genuine connection you create. We've talked about the power of presence, the silent language of your energy, and how it shapes the world around you. Now let's talk about the one action that can change everything. Treating every conversation, every interaction, as if it truly matters, no matter how small it may seem, because it does. Each person you encounter carries a universe within them, stories, dreams, hurts, and hopes, all waiting to be acknowledged. When you bring your full presence to a conversation, you acknowledge the value of that universe, and you honor the person in front of you. You might be thinking, but not every conversation is life-changing. And you're right, not every conversation will be monumental or remembered forever. But here's the shift. Your presence isn't about the outcome of the conversation. It's about the energy you bring to it and the intention you set. It's about recognizing the inherent worth in the human being standing across from you, no matter who they are. Imagine walking into a room where everyone truly sees you, listens to you, and values your presence, just as you are. That's the energy we're aiming to cultivate, both within ourselves and in our interactions with others. It's about creating a space where genuine connection can flourish, regardless of the topic at hand or the setting. Because when you approach every conversation with this level of intention, something remarkable happens. Walls come down and hearts open. People feel seen, heard, and respected. They feel valued simply for being themselves, without having to perform or impress. And that, my friends, is a powerful gift to give. Your presence is the most precious gift you can give to another person, more valuable than any material thing. It's saying, in this moment, you matter. It's about putting down your phone, silencing the noise of your mind, and offering your undivided attention to the person in front of you. It's about truly listening, not just waiting for your turn to speak or thinking about what you'll say next. Think about the people you remember most fondly in your life. Chances are, they're the ones who made you feel seen, heard, and understood. They were present with you, fully engaged in the moment, not distracted or distant. They weren't distracted by their phones or preoccupied with their own thoughts or worries. They gave you the gift of their undivided attention, and you felt it deeply. And that's what creates true connection. It's about recognizing that the person in front of you is just as complex and multifaceted as you are. They have their own hopes, dreams, fears, and insecurities, just like you. By offering your presence, you create a safe space for them to be themselves, without judgment or pretense. So, how do we cultivate this level of presence in our daily lives, even when we're busy or distracted? It starts with a conscious decision to show up fully in every interaction, no matter how brief. It's about shifting our mindset from, what do I need to get out of this conversation, to how can I make the person in front of me feel seen and valued? For many of us, holding back is second nature. We dim our light, shrink ourselves, afraid to take up space or be noticed. But true presence requires us to show up authentically, without apology or hesitation. It's about embracing who we are, quirks and all, and allowing ourselves to be seen, even if it feels vulnerable. This doesn't mean dominating the conversation or trying to be the center of attention. It's about owning your presence, speaking your truth with confidence and kindness. It's about listening intently, asking thoughtful questions, and engaging with genuine curiosity and openness. When you show up without apology, you give others permission to do the same. You create a ripple effect of authenticity, encouraging those around you to embrace their own unique light. This is how we build genuine connections and foster a sense of belonging. Remember, you are worthy of being seen and heard. Your voice matters, your story matters. Don't be afraid to share it with the world. This one shift, treating every conversation like it matters, can change how the world responds to you and how you see yourself. It's not about manipulation or getting what you want. It's about approaching each interaction with authenticity and intention. When you consistently bring your full presence to conversations, people notice. They feel respected, valued, and heard. They're drawn to your energy, your genuine interest in them, and your willingness to connect. Doors that once seemed closed begin to open, opportunities arise, and relationships deepen in ways you never expected. It's not magic, it's energy. It's the energy of respect, of genuine connection, of seeing the value in every human being you encounter. This energy is magnetic. It draws people in, creates trust, and opens up a world of possibilities. So, the next time you find yourself engaging in conversation, remember this. Your presence is a gift. Treat it as such and watch what unfolds. Show up fully, listen intently, and speak your truth with kindness and courage. You might be surprised by the profound impact it has, not just on others, but on your own life as well. The ripple effect of presence is real. Have you ever found yourself in a conversation where you're oversharing, trying to impress others, or seeking their validation? Maybe you catch yourself talking just to fill the silence, hoping to be liked or accepted. It's a common trap we fall into, thinking that the more we say, the more interesting or worthy we become. We believe that constant talking will make us stand out, but often it has the opposite effect. But, true presence isn't about proving yourself. It's about being comfortable in the stillness of your own being. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is simply be at ease with yourself. When we seek validation externally, we give our power away. We start to rely on others for our sense of self-worth. We become dependent on others' opinions and lose sight of our own inner compass. Our confidence wavers with every reaction we receive. Remember, your worth is inherent, not determined by the number of likes or compliments you receive. You are valuable just as you are, regardless of external feedback. Instead of chasing validation, focus on cultivating a deep sense of self-acceptance. Practice being kind to yourself, even when you feel uncertain. Embrace your strengths and weaknesses, knowing that you are perfectly imperfect. Every part of you contributes to your unique presence. When you operate from a place of self-love and acceptance, you naturally radiate a magnetic energy that draws people to you. Others are attracted to your genuine confidence. So the next time you find yourself oversharing or seeking validation, just take a deep breath and pause. Give yourself a moment to reconnect with your inner calm. Remind yourself that your presence is enough. You don't need to do anything extra to be worthy of connection. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. Just being yourself is more than enough. Just be present, be authentic, and let your true self shine through. The right people will appreciate you for who you are. Another mistake that can hinder our presence is the need to dominate conversations. Sometimes we feel the urge to always have the last word. We might interrupt, talk over others, or constantly steer the conversation back to ourselves. This habit can push people away, even if we don't realize it. While it's important to share your thoughts and perspectives, true presence involves creating space for others to do the same. It's about balance and mutual respect. Think about a time when someone genuinely listened to you without interrupting or trying to one-up your story. It feels rare and special. How did that make you feel? Seen, heard, valued, maybe even understood on a deeper level. When we dominate conversations, we deny others that same gift of feeling heard and understood. We miss out on learning from their experiences. True presence lies in the balance between speaking and listening. It's a dance, not a monologue. It's about engaging in a meaningful exchange of ideas and perspectives, where everyone feels respected and valued. This is how trust is built. When we listen deeply, we connect on a much deeper level and create a more fulfilling and enriching experience for everyone involved. So, the next time you're in a conversation, resist the urge to dominate. Let others have their moment to speak. Practice active listening, ask thoughtful questions, and allow others to share their thoughts and feelings fully. This creates a richer dialogue. You'll be amazed at the depth of connection you can create. Sometimes, the best moments come from simply listening. On the other side of the spectrum, we have the shrinking violet syndrome, where we downplay our opinions, hold back from sharing our truth, or simply fade into the background. While humility is a virtue, it's important to remember that your voice and your perspective matter. You have insights that no one else can offer. When we shrink back from expressing ourselves, we deny the world the gift of our unique perspective. Our silence can leave a void in the conversation. We silence our inner voice and diminish our own power. Over time, this can erode our confidence. Remember, you have something valuable to contribute to every conversation, and your presence is a gift to the world. Don't underestimate your impact. If you find yourself struggling to speak up, start by identifying the root cause of this hesitation. Self-reflection is the first step to change. Are you afraid of judgment, or worried that your ideas aren't good enough? Do you lack confidence in your ideas? Are you holding back out of fear of making a mistake? Once you understand the underlying reason, you can begin to address it with self-compassion and a commitment to growth. Be patient with yourself as you practice. Remember, true presence involves showing up as your authentic self, sharing your thoughts and feelings openly and honestly. Vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. Your voice deserves to be heard, and your perspective has the power to inspire and uplift others. You never know who might need to hear what you have to say. One of the biggest paradoxes of presence is that the more we try to force it, the more elusive it becomes. The harder we chase it, the further it slips away. When we're overly concerned with how we're being perceived, we disconnect from the present moment and the people around us. We lose touch with our authenticity. We become performers instead of genuine participants in the dance of life. Our interactions start to feel forced and unnatural. Authentic presence flows naturally from a place of self-acceptance and ease. When you let go, you allow your true self to emerge. It's about being comfortable in your own skin, quirks and all. Your uniqueness is what makes you memorable. When you release the need to impress or control, you create space for genuine connection to blossom. Real relationships are built on honesty. Instead of trying to be someone you're not, focus on embodying your most authentic self. Let your real personality come forward. Embrace your unique personality, passions, and quirks. These are the things that make you stand out in the best way. Let your true colors shine through and you'll be amazed at the magnetic energy you radiate. People are drawn to those who are unapologetically themselves. Remember, people are drawn to authenticity. It's the foundation of real connection and trust. When you're comfortable in your own skin, you give others permission to do the same. Your confidence becomes contagious. You create a safe and welcoming space for genuine connection to flourish, and that's a beautiful gift to offer the world. I've witnessed firsthand the transformative power of presence in countless areas of life, from personal relationships to professional endeavors. It's something that can truly shift the course of our experiences, both big and small. I remember working with a CEO who was brilliant but struggled to connect with his team. He was always on, constantly proving himself, and honestly, his team felt unseen and unheard. The energy in the room was tense, and collaboration suffered. We worked on cultivating his presence, encouraging him to listen more, ask questions, and be fully present in conversations. The shift was remarkable. As he embraced a more grounded and authentic presence, his team felt valued and respected. The impact was tangible. Communication improved, collaboration flourished, and the company culture shifted from one of competition to one of support and collaboration. People started to look forward to meetings and shared ideas more freely. This is just one example of how presence can transform not just individuals, but entire organizations. When leaders prioritize presence, they create a ripple effect that touches every aspect of their business. They foster a culture of respect, trust, and open communication, which ultimately leads to greater productivity, innovation, and fulfillment for everyone involved. The impact of presence extends far beyond the boardroom. It reaches into every corner of our lives. I've seen it mend broken relationships, deepen existing ones, and create a profound sense of connection between strangers. I think about a couple I counseled who were on the verge of divorce. Their communication had broken down, and they were constantly arguing, each focused on being right rather than understanding each other. Through our sessions, they learned to truly listen to each other, to be present in their pain and frustrations, and to approach each other with empathy and compassion. The transformation was incredible. As they started showing up fully in their relationship, their walls crumbled, and they were able to reconnect on a deeper, more meaningful level. Their story is a testament to the power of presence to heal wounds, bridge divides, and reignite the flame of love and connection. Whether it's with our partners, families, friends, or even strangers we encounter, presence has the power to transform our relationships. It's about seeing and valuing the other person, holding space for their emotions, and creating a safe and nurturing space for authentic connection to flourish. Beyond its impact on our relationships and careers, cultivating presence is a journey of personal growth and self-discovery. It's about connecting with our true selves, embracing our authentic voice, and showing up in the world with confidence and courage. When we practice presence, we become more aware of our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. We start to notice patterns that may have gone unnoticed before. We develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and how we interact with the world around us. This self-awareness allows us to make conscious choices that align with our values and aspirations. Presence empowers us to break free from limiting beliefs, overcome self-doubt, and step into our full potential. It's about recognizing our inherent worthiness and showing up in the world as the best versions of ourselves, even when it's challenging. So embrace the journey of cultivating presence. It's a lifelong practice that will enrich your life in countless ways, leading to greater self-awareness, deeper connections, and a profound sense of purpose and fulfillment. As we conclude this exploration of presence, I want to leave you with a direct call to action. The next time you engage in a conversation, no matter how big or small, make a conscious choice to be fully present. Notice the difference it makes. Put away distractions, silence your inner critic, and show up with your whole heart. Let your presence be a gift to yourself and to the person you're with. Listen deeply, speak authentically, and be fully engaged in the present moment. You might be surprised by the depth of connection you experience and the impact you have. Remember, respect isn't demanded, it's magnetized. When you show up with presence, you command respect naturally. You draw people to you, inspire trust, and create a positive ripple effect that extends far beyond the immediate interaction. So, step into your power. Let your presence be your superpower. Embrace the transformative power of presence and watch how it changes your life, one moment and one relationship at a time. If this video inspired you, like, share, and comment with your experience. And remember, respect isn't demanded, it's magnetized.